this episode, I make a stupid mistake.
Get it out!
Just look at the way that the light is hitting this mountain here.
What are you doing?
So I've committed to a full litre of blood donation. I think I'm going to get in there.
Oh yeah, that job is mine.
Get off you! You know, I could swear I can feel leeches sucking away at my calves.
Oh, Jesus, dude!
It's betrayed me. That is stunning. The light's buggered off, so I don't know if I'm going to get this shot. Then I will sacrifice the blood from my ankles. But I think I got a nice shot. That's all that matters, isn't it? So yesterday, I found this beautiful pond just down the road. So I'm going to head there now and shoot the sunrise.
What are you doing?
Well, I've got a job interview tomorrow. I want to look sharp.
Job interview for what?
A receptionist.
Where?
A lawyer's office, actually.
I'm sure you'll get the job, love.
I hope so.
Alright, well, look, I'm going to go and shoot the sunrise, so I'll be back in a couple of hours, alright?
Wait, but before you go, can I just get you to bring some crystals with you?
Crystals? Why would I do that?
We'll just help you along your way. Yeah. So, this one is going to give you the light. Some light.
Alright, so that's a light crystal.
Yeah. This one is blue, so definitely bring you water.
Alright, water. Well, there'll be water there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this one though. This is going to protect you from parasites. Definitely take that one.
Well, I can't really carry those with me to a shoot. What if I fall and drop them? You know,
Well,
what if I lose them?
You know, your pocket zips.
No, I'll leave those here because I can't really. I might lose them. I don't want to lose your precious crystals, so
Well,
I'll leave those there and I'll just go and do my shoot. But thanks anyway.
You might
You know,
regret it.
I don't think I'll regret it. Yeah, all right. You keep practicing for your job interview and enjoy your moustaches. Bye.
Now, I've nothing against bearded ladies, I really don't, but if Amanda believes that a few crystals are going to protect me against leeches and mozzies, well, I'm beginning to see why she lost her job as a greeter at the funeral home. So yesterday I drove past this pond on my way to somewhere else. I was actually headed to the Goats and Glaciers sunrise, and I remember seeing all this mist rising up from the surface of the pond, which you can actually see right now. There's just a little bit of mist, and I really loved the way these two mountains were framed in the background, and I thought that's probably going to be a good shot. So I've come back today, and I think it still might be a beautiful shot. The sun is due, it's scheduled, maybe it'll even show up, to pop up just over the horizon in about 10 minutes. And when it does, I'm hoping that these two peaks light up and catch that morning light and then get reflected in the pond with all of that mist rising off the surface. So that is the hope. I think there's a good chance it might happen. Now, to get that shot, I have to wade in to about knee-deep, freezing cold water, probably full of leeches as well. There is a lake up here called Leech Lake, funnily enough, and I believe that that's an accurate description. So I'm not going to do that until I feel confident that those peaks are going to light up. Then I will sacrifice the blood from my ankles to the leeches, and then the blood from my head to the airborne vampires known as mosquitoes. And now that I've said all that, I don't know if I want this to light up, because if it does, I might get a killer shot, but I reckon by the time I leave, I will have donated a pint of blood and I might be feeling somewhat faint. It was a lot more misty yesterday, because yesterday morning was the morning after some very heavy rains. We had this thunder and lightning storm the night before, so this whole area was completely drenched, and the mist rising up was just fantastic. It wasn't just on the surface of the water, it was the tree line, everything was just mist everywhere. It was fantastic. And I don't regret it. I don't regret that I drove past, because I was on my way because I was on my way to somewhere else, and I did get a lovely shot, and I got some really good course content for my Composition Made Easy course. So I was happy with the result, but I'm looking at this now thinking, ooh, maybe I should have stopped then. Get off you! Oh, I can see some colour in those clouds. I think I'm going to get a shot. Okay, so that's what's happening in the east.
So I'm officially putting in my request to Mother Nature to get that going on over here where I want to shoot. So this is the direction that I want to shoot. I think I'm going to get in there. That's where I'm headed. This little reflecting pond here. But this is the blood donor zone. Oh, squelchy squelch. Oh man, that is stunning. Let me show you this.
With that hot glow on the distant peaks, I was feeling rather optimistic about my chances of capturing a lovely image of this epic mountain vista, although I was starting to wish I'd left my camera bag somewhere dry. I bet Amanda was all cosy and dry back in the camper. I wonder what she does in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that job is mine.
So I've committed to a full litre of blood donation by getting almost knee deep in the pond, and the light is becoming treacherous. It's betrayed me. It's shown up and then it's disappeared and then it's shown up. But that's what it does, you know, it comes and it goes. I just want that few seconds where it's absolutely perfect. So I love that stripe of light that you can see on this peak over here, but it's disappeared completely from that one. Is it too much to ask that the entire series of mountains lights up as if it's on fire? I don't think that's too much to ask. I think I've sacrificed enough blood, sweat and tears to this area to justify just one nice shot. And the mosquitoes, I know that I keep bleating on about this, but it's just miserable. I think the only way to enjoy Jasper National Park in the summer is to bring a full hazmat suit or a space suit, you know, with a full bubble visor. That way you're fully protected. Anyway, I'll stop bleating on and show you this composition now that I've got much lower into the pond. I feel like it's quite a bit better, so let me show you this. So what you should be able to see, I'm hoping, is that this tree is now much higher up in the top half of the frame. So the reflection is still it's a very long reflection, but I much prefer how this tree now is just jutting up into the sky a little bit more, and I've placed it just in the crease of these two mountains here so that it's not blocking one particular mountain. In fact, from this angle I can see that it is slightly, so I'm going to move over to the left a little bit just to push it into that little dip in between the two mountains. I think that'll be a bit more pleasing.
And so I waded deeper into the pond with my camera bag on my back, and I swear I could feel leeches wriggling up my shins, but for a view like this, well, I thought it might be worth the risk.
So I found this cool little arrangement of, I don't even know what it is. I don't know if this is peat, soil, algae, I don't know what it is, but the further I go into the pond, the deeper it gets, and I wanted to get really close to these two tufts of grass that are growing out of this substrate, but the closer I get, the lower I sink into the water, and it's really precarious. I don't want to take a tumble and kill my camera. Get off me, mosquito. I don't want to take a tumble and kill my camera, but I also don't want to be the guy who disappears into a peat bog or whatever it is in Jasper National Park. I don't know if I'm going to get this shot, and oh man, the light has just now that I've found this much more interesting composition, the light's buggered off, so I don't know if I'm going to get this shot. And this is my last day in Jasper, so I really need this. Come on, give it me. Yeah, I really want this shot. You know, I could swear I can feel leeches sucking away at my calves. I mean, they'll get a substantial meal out of it, but my blood, cheeky bastards. Oh, you Right, let me show you this slightly more interesting shot. It's challenging. I'm not sure I like it, but let me show you anyway. So I'm hoping you can see what it is that interested me. And it's these two tufts that are growing out of this material under the surface of the pond. Like I said, I don't know if it's an algae, some sort of peat, but whatever the substance, it's got a lovely sort of orangey yellow colour to it. It's really quite interesting and lots of texture. And then of course I've got that bookended by the 2 trees and the 2 mountains. So I may have to move over to the left a bit because I don't like how this tree is interrupting the base of that mountain. It's not ideal, but then I don't know if these are going to fit in the frame, so I'll try it, but it may not work. I might have to move closer beyond these and see if I can find another similar arrangement of tufts growing out of this material, but then I'm worried I'll be 6 feet deep and I'm not that tall.
So this is the first shot of the day, and it's okay, but neither the light or the composition really got me all that excited. I knew I'd have to go deeper into the pond. With every step, I was teetering like a rat-arsed panda until the inevitable.
Oh, Jesus, dude!
Oh God. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I full-blown fell into the pond right up to my belly button. I think the Osmo is now dead. That's the second Osmo I've killed due to incompetence. But I think I got a nice shot. That's all that matters, isn't it? I'm probably covered in 25 leeches. The stench of all of my clothing now is probably going to mean that I have to trash it. But at least I got the shot. Well, I've fallen on my ass. I've soaked my entire outfit and the bottom half of my camera bag. The Osmo is hanging on by a thread, but I'm ecstatically happy because look at this business. I've got shot after shot after shot. It's difficult to know which one I like the best, and I won't really know until I look back at it on the computer, but this moment right now is pretty much absolutely perfect. Let me just show you this shot. So what I've done, I've gone for a very simple, very obvious shot, which is basically just the line of the trees and the mountain and that perfect reflection. And in the very, very close foreground, I've got this line of grass. Very simple, very obvious, not that original, but it just looks gorgeous. And it's because of that light and those reflections. Just look at the way that the light is hitting this mountain here. It's just so spectacular. And I love that reflection in the pond. So I tried an assortment of foreground elements, and I did find some really cool stuff that I liked. I'm just going to keep taking this shot. But what I wanted was that pure reflection of the mountains there. I did get reflections of the clouds with an interesting foreground, but it wasn't until I cleared this line of grass and got to the very depths of the pond that I was able to get that full reflexion. And look at this mist still rising up.
Well, I may have lost my dignity, partially drowned my camera, and semi-submerged my camera bag, but I absolutely love how this shot turned out. And the moral of the story is, don't make the stupid mistake of wearing your camera bag in the middle of a giant pond. I swear I could feel leeches exploring my nether regions. All I could think about was getting back to the camper and jumping in the shower.
God, love, I think there's a leech in my crevice. I need you to get it out. Will you look at it for me?
Yeah, let's get it out of there.
Oh, what do I do then? How are you going to do it?
Let's bend you over that table.
Gentle. Can you see it? How does it?
I can. It's massive.
Oh!
You know what? I need tongs. I need some tongs.
Get it out!
Oh!
Is it big?
Oh, it's really big. Oh, do you want to see it?
Yeah. That's big.